Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So it's my final day of my holiday and I'm back in Great Yarmouth. My son, he saw the photos I took of the Five Nights at Freddy action figures and plushies. So he couldn't be bothered to come with me earlier in the week. So he wants me to take him to I think it was the Shed and Outer Limits, just so he can see what figures they've got. But you can't do a toy hunt on an empty stomach. So I'm in Nicky's diner in Great Yarmouth, and this full English is one of the, I know I say it a lot, but it's one of the best full English breakfasts I've ever had. Look at the bend in that sausage. The black pudding is amazing. I haven't been in here since 2020 when it was the pandemic. So yeah, but I remember it blew me away because it's cooked by wonderful ladies who know how to make a full English. So beautiful full English, and then off to Outer Limits. So I think that these FNAF plushies, I think they look good, but as my son mentioned to me, they're not Funko. And he only collects, well, apparently he only collects Funko plushies and FNAF action figures. I thought they looked really good. All their heads are the same size, unlike when I went in the Shed and they were obvious fakes because they all looked completely different. They were £15 in Outer Limits, £9.99 in the Shed, and then I went to Lame. And I'd only been there a couple of days before on Wednesday with Chuffy Futter, and yeah, they've got a great selection of figures. They've got an absolutely fantastic selection of retro collection, Black Series and Vintage collection figures. But they had the Jawa, and the Jawa, they didn't have the Jawa when I went in there on Wednesday with Chuffy Futter, the Christmas holiday edition. So that was only £15, which is I think it's a really good price, and I think it's the one that I wanted. And I think it's a bit strange that's 15, and you've got the Snow Trooper and the Droid, which are £17. So yeah, I picked up another few figures, which I'll show you at the end of the video. And I also, my son picked up a couple of FNAF action figures. And then we went to one of my favourite little places, Buddy's on the seafront. And last year, I had more than half my hamburger stolen by a seagull. So I was going to sit out on, looking at the ocean and the beach, and I decided to sit inside. They've got new seating in there because those seagulls, they meant business. And I've got to say, it was absolutely beautiful. I love Buddy's, highly recommended. It's a really, really great place and so reasonable. I honestly can't believe how they can charge such low prices. And the fries and the burgers are great. I mean, in fact, all the food has been fantastic on this holiday. But I'm a bit sick of fish and chips, I've got to be honest. So this is what I picked up. Right, so my son, he wanted, well, I told him about these figures. They had a few figures. They had the tie-dye FNAF figures that they used to be £5 in B&M, and then I saw that Walmart exclusive. But this is the Five Nights at Freddy's Shamrock Freddy, and this was, well, the lady said, oh, it's a special edition. There's no price on it. I'll give it to you for £15. And I thought, I'm not going to get done again like I did in Florida. But my son wanted it, and £15 is a reasonable price, so we picked that up. Then I picked up another Tuscan Warrior. I've opened this figure already. I've reviewed it, but it's such a wonderful figure. So I thought I'd have another one of those. So I've bought that to open to go on display. Currently in my Jabba's Palace, but I might have to redo my display shelves in the toy room at some point. And here is the Jawa, and what I like about this, it also comes with Salacious B. Crumb, So you get 2 figures for the price of one. But what I like about it, it just looks like an evil Santa. I think it's a great figure. I think it's brilliant, and he's got his gun as well. Yeah, £15. It's weird how that's 15. Maybe because it's a smaller figure, and the other two are 17. I think there's another figure on the Lame website. I can't remember what one it is. So I was really happy to pick that up, and then I picked up another assassin droid because it's such a great figure, and £9. I just think it's just a great price. So now I've got 2, and I'm really looking forward to opening that. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to open that plus the Assassin Retro Collection figure that I bought to open from my earlier visit to Lame in Lowestoft. And then, just like Lowestoft, where I bought R5D4, I bought another one. So I love the actual image on the card back, and I love the back of the card back as well. £9, such a great price. And this I did see this with Chuffy Futter, and I thought, do I need 2? But I've bought one to open, one to keep on display, and the one that I'm opening, I plan to pick up the Mandalorian Naboo Starfighter. So hopefully I can pick that up. I've seen it for, I think, £90. Comic and Cocktails. Birthday's coming up. Might have to drop a few hints to the wife. And then this FNAF figure, this was £10, and it's like a chocolate chica. I mean, I'll be honest, I've never seen it before, but my son, he wanted this one as well. So £25. Let your eyes be your guide. I mean, it's similar prices on Amazon, so I don't know if it's that good of a deal, but as my son says, you don't have to pay for the postage. Well, that's how he justifies it. But yeah, I mean, that is the end of the video. That is the end of the holiday. Going home tomorrow, but I am gonna have my final full English. But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Lets me know you care. Also helps the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.